welcome. My name is Tiffany. I am the game master this evening. We're running a Kids on Brooms campaign that is based in the same campaign setting as our previous Mists of Elixia 5e homebrew game, run by Scott Wave. We decided that we wanted to continue the story with the kiddos that came from the bard and the wizard who got married at the end. So you can also find my own campaign called Dungeon Damsels, and if you find it's dungeon_damsels on the Twitter, not X because it's still Twitter, and you can find us on the YouTubes and the podcasts. But let's go and talk about our players. So let's do some intros. Blake, why don't you go first?
Hello, everybody. My name is Blake. You can usually find me on here in this platform on Elixia because ZealZaddy, because it's awesome here. So you can find me here. You can find me homing the dude, the Skyrim, and also is still killing it with their Kickstarter for the Sky Supper. So check it out because like vehicles are tight. We even have the builders so you can like make cool D&D ttrpg. Come on, like what's better than that? With them and the first watch, it's the second season. That's awesome, and some other things too. Like you can find me in the interwebs. But here, though, right now I'm playing Tuh-Wiogh, or as humans like to say, Twig, who's a kobold who is all about following the rules, even though his friends, what can you do? But yeah, that is me.
Thank you, Blake. Let's go over to Natalie.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Natalie. I use she, they, and my character does, who is Aislin. She is little baby sis of the group, along with her twin. Catch me in most places on the interwebs with Ghost Candle, on the site formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, or Ghostly Candle on Twitch and YouTube, where I do variety things. I am doing a bit of restructuring because I am just applying to a bunch of tabletop games. If you follow me, you know how busy I'm getting. Tomorrow, I'm in episode 2 of Welcome to Cryptic Creeks to celebrate the Kickstarter for Cryptic Creeks with Hatchling Games over on Tavernaut. Monday, I'm on Under the Floorboards with Girls vs. the Games, followed by Monday night. I am running night, as in Sword and Shield night, on Nerds with Dice. And so much more coming up. How I do it, it's no sleep and caffeine.
That the girls run these worlds games. Who's your GM in that one?
Anya.
I know it. Yeah, I knew you were getting in that one. That's gonna be
Who
awesome.
was here talking about pro GMing. Watch the episode.
Yeah.
Catch up after this. Catch up.
After this one, though.
Don't leave.
Don't leave. Watch right now, but catch up after.
You're here. You're staying.
Michael.
Hello, I'm Michael. You can find me on the socials on Instagram and Twitter at RoboSardi. I do art and animation. I did our character art. I do art for Tiffany's campaign, and I also play in Dungeon Damsels. But today I will be Rhys, our wannabe ranger. Will roll in anything that is dirt or nature, and he just cannot be clean. He cannot be contained.
He's not a wannabe. He's not a wannabe, though. He is a ranger.
Just constant
Thank you. My mistake.
Constant state of camouflage.
Yeah.
Or Morgan.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Morgan, with Mindfully Mondays. I am. I'm sorry. I'm goofy tonight. It's been a long day with my boys. My kids got into wrestling, so we were watching wrestling earlier.
Heck yeah.
And I'm just I'm kind of on that high with hanging out with them. You can find me on socials everywhere at Mindflayed Mondays, except on Twitter. Twitter, it's Mindflayed Mon, X, whatever you want to call it. To me, it'll always be Twitter. I'm the founder of Mindflayed Mondays. It's a website where you can hire myself or some of the people on my team to run games for you and your friends. So check it out. Beyond Pro DMing, we have some podcast episodes up. I haven't put anything up in a minute due to like real life things that were going on, but we have a lot of great stuff on there. So check it out. I also have content to buy on Twitch. I got this on Twitch. I also have t-shirts and stuff on Amazon and Redbubble. So thank you, Tiff. So check those places out. And I am playing Rhys and Aislin's older brother, Emiryn Magic. So He is a soon-to-be, well, he is a teen. He's 13. So he's a young teen who has a crush on a local girl, dealing with grandfather who wants him to be stepping up to be part of the noble family, but also wanting his freedom and just trying to figure out who he is. His best friends are a kobold named Twig and Fynch, the Kinku, who get him into trouble. Or rather, he gets
only one of us does. Only one of us does. Okay, like.
And I'm just excited to be here to play with all you wonderful people.
Thank you. Let's finish up with Scott.
What's up, everybody? No, I can't do that. It's so wrong.
You can do it. You can do it. Say it. I'll even say it with
I
you.
can't do it. It doesn't sound right.
Come on.
I'll join
do
you
it
too.
together.
Come on.
Let's do it. 1, 2,
Group,
We're
what's up?
all in it. We're all in it.
2, 3.
What's up, everybody?
Okay, it works when we do it all together. I'm Scott. I'm playing Fynch, the Kenku. I don't like the word troublemaker. It sounds really wrong. But I am a troublemaker in some ways, but only
Mischievous
for good
Kinku.
reasons.
He's
Mischief maker. I like that. Mischief maker.
there.
Mischief maker. And I happen to excel at getting everyone deep in the stuff. Inadvertently or vertently, if that's a word. I don't really know. Unadvertently, I don't know. So we're just here to have fun as kids on brooms, and I'm excited to play.
Nice.
Find us everywhere at ZealZaddy.
Yeah. All right, let's do. So, who remembers what happened last time?
Well, I remember some. So we're all waking up. We had an eventful. Well, actually, Fynch still had an ongoing night. So we came back. Fynch was going home, and did miss a vision first. Okay, well, I'll backtrack. So first, Fynch was. I'll get to. That was after.
Got it. Yeah.
So then Fynch, he was going home, but someone was actually maybe tailing him or following. He heard something, investigated, and only found a footprint that was really odd. Went home, had a good conversation with his parents, made some connections with Ribbon, and then you guys can fill in too if I'm missing any gaps. Everyone kind of woke up in the morning. We all met up to go to school, of course, as we do, and there were a couple of hijinks ensued as well. So we all met up in front of I think Emiryn's place because it was on the way.
We took a casting of the footprint.
Oh yeah, was that? Oh yes, yeah. Fynch did do that because we were.
Yeah.
So Fynch got a.
Yeah, Fynch and Twig met up first in the morning. They went to get the casting of the foot. The Sage Wind Madrick household, Aisling had a vision that sort of hinted at long past history of the area, which you didn't quite understand at the time. And we all met up. We met into the crushes of the boys of the group.
They're all friends. They're all friends in the class. So all the girls where the crushes were walking together, and then the groups collided.
We did learn a little bit more about what Thomas has been up to, as Fynch sort of listened in on a conversation between Thomas and his sister. That Thomas has to stay home and stop going into the woods because of his quote-unquote imaginary friend.
Definitely not real.
The doll.
No.
Well, but hey, that's later. We're going to those. Yep. Oh yeah, no, the dolls did pop up. He's right. He did talk about dolls he was playing with. That is right.
Yeah, the ribbons were for the dolls.
Yeah, the dolls.
We all made it to our morning classes. The kids had music with Principal Amberwater present, helping them learn Smoke on the Water. As our teens were doing art class with our Professor Basilisk, which Fynch aptly turned it into, we're going to do a castings of feet. So let's all, the three of us, go and get castings of our feet. Which then they pulled the twins out of class because luckily it was our Grandma Rhiannon, words, who very sternly said, we'll make sure they come back as we are outside. So she's able to keep an eye, but we discussed what has been going on, what Aisling's vision was, what the footprint was, which seemed to be of a wooden peg leg of sorts.
So
And
it was so big.
Well, he just said the
Just
foot.
heavier.
It seemed to be a wooden foot, like a foot made of wood. It wasn't like a peg leg. It was just like a foot that had wood grain.
As one's foot does, you know,
And
just
was heavier.
natural.
It stepped
Yes, and
heavier.
it was,
Yeah, it was heavy.
It was thick. Yeah, it was like a big footprint.
And
And
we're
then
sure
we-
it's not a peg leg.
Shut up, it's not, and Kala doesn't need one either. You can want that reference, you can watch Elixia.
It's been Kala the entire time with the peg legs.
we did.
Sounds like a bad version of Clue. Kala with a peg leg.
It was
In the
Colonel
dining
Mustard the whole
room.
time. With the candlestick.
Yes. And then before our session wrapped up, we did end up telling Grandma Rhiannon about Aislin's vision, which she told us the legend of a Fae having their seed stolen, very much what Aislin saw in her vision, and sort of the history behind that legend.
Great.
Oh, and Twig also did he might have gave a poem to someone.
Oh, yeah,
so
love poem reading.
Might
That's
have.
right.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yes, and his poem inspired Emiryn to write a poem. Which he,
Yes, so Twig was basically dared by his younger brothers to read his love poem to his crush publicly, which he did bravely. And Savni, who is his crush, is a tabaxi. And she received it and then ran away, really embarrassed.
Cool. It's fine.
I mean, they're like 13, so I was like, she's just gonna have no idea how to handle that at all. And then her friend Arona was like, she liked it. And I think that's where we might have ended, was right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll read my recap just in case we missed anything, and I missed it. So last time Fynch and Twig awoke to go to school, came to the place in the woods where Fynch saw the mysterious face peering at him throughout the woods. There he found footprints and took a rough casting. Kids gathered together on their way to school. Katrin's little brother Tomos has apparently been stealing Katrin's ribbons for the quote-unquote dolls in the woods. There was no shortage on Emiryn's enthusiasm for Katrin's affections as he attempted to put himself into any and all conversation. They stumble to the open school and they go to music and art classes. Fynch, Twig, and Emiryn convince Kala, the awakened basilisk art teacher, that going and getting castings of footprints outside was a good idea for art reference. He even provided them the proper casting material. They asked Kala about the casting they took earlier, and he concluded the foot was for someone who could be gnome-sized, but the depth of the foot casting seems that it's heavier than your average gnome, and it also appears to have wood grain on it. The older kids are getting outside getting their castings. The younger kids come and sit out for their recorder lesson. As soon as Ashley and Rhys are seen, they're invited over for educational purposes, and they discuss what's been going on. It's here where Aislin is compelled to go to the woods. The kids call for Grandma Rhiannon, the music teacher. She comes over and they start to explain what's going on. She tells the kids that she and Jesus will look into the matter when Jesus comes, but not to bother Dwin or Vezrin, who are Emiryn and Rhys's and Aislin's parents, because they have a trip to trying to find a treatment for their other grandma, Solana. And they finally found one, so they're going to go on this big long trip they've been, preparing for a long time. Rhiannon tells
They got their own one shot.
yeah, I guess they so. Rhiannon tells
now.
the kids, the girls have been going, girls from the next town over and in nearby settlements have gone missing, and right now it's dangerous. Aisling also had the vision of Faye planting a seed in a young forest, seeming to be very pleased with himself, and then a cloaked woman came out and plucked the seed. When the Faye came back, he was distraught, and the area became black. And then we had Tuh-Wiogh very valiantly proclaiming his love via poem and just basically saying, I think you're amazing, to Savni publicly. And I think it was at the lunch hour, actually. And so he she ran away, and now we're back where we started. Ended. Sorry.
Getting
Yeah,
off the
so-
ground because I fainted afterwards. I'm getting up.
Mhm.
Sorry.
You fainted? I think Emiryn runs up and picks up your poem and just kind of looks over it to get an idea of what you
Wow.
Taking
Wow.
some
Taking
notes.
notes. Taking notes.
That was so brave. I didn't think kobolds had that kind of bravery in them, but now I'm mistaken.
Wow, Fynch. That's I think that's a compliment.
Oh no.
I don't know what
take
you
it
thought
that
of
way.
us before. Oh.
I mean, I don't know what it is. I just think it was cool and like wow. But I mean, I don't even know what a compliment really means. So.
It's what was the other word? What was the word from last session? What was it? Oh my gosh, what was the word?
Oh god.
Oh my gosh. Oh well.
It started with a C.
Mm-hmm. Not
Sakilui?
continentalism.
Sakilui?
Oh no, colloquialism.
Colloquialism?
Colloquial.
Oh, it's a colloquialism. It's
Colloquialism.
colloquial.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. It's colloquial, right?
Yeah, that's
It's colloquial.
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
So
it was
I
colloquial.
guess
It may not have been. Yeah, it was just colloquial, and that's cool.
it was very colloquial, I think. But yeah. So are we? Are we going
I need a
to
new word every week? I just
Twig.
decided.
Twig, man, this poem is really well done, man. I mean, good job. And he hands it back
Oh.
to you.
Thanks. But you just that's okay. It's
I
I mean, that was like my
appreciating-
journal, but it's
I'm gonna whisper to Emiryn.
Well, I didn't read anything else. I just read just the poem because honestly, I think I'm gonna try to come up with one myself for Katrin. I think you inspired me, man.
Dude, are we supposed to be teasing him or something?
No, I'm not teasing him. That was
Is that what
awesome.
is expected of us? Like
I mean,
friends and stuff?
yeah, but I would tease him if he didn't go through with it. I mean, he went through with it. Like, that's pretty cool.
Okay. All right.
I can
We'll
kind of
let-
hear.
let
I mean, okay. I can. Cobalt's up pretty. Our ears are pretty, but it's fine.
Like 2 feet away from him.
So, but bigger things though. What are we gonna do with the knowledge? I I just like have that vision. I mean, it's. Oh man. Are we going to?
We have to follow Tommy out into the woods.
Oh, good. Oh, sure. Are we going? Are we going after school? He goes after school, right?
Well, tomorrow's the last
'Cause
day of
he's
school,
not-
right? Or the next to last day.
Oh. I know.
Yes.
I'm sad.
You know, if you were an evil doer in the woods, you would want to do all your damage during school. We may have to skip tomorrow.
No. What? Oh. No. Don't shake her. No. Rhys. No.
You haven't missed a day
Rhys.
all year. You can afford one miss
Listen,
a-
Exactly.
on the
If
least
we
important
skip-
day of the year, when all we do is
Wait.
color.
Listen, listen, fam. If we skip tomorrow, my grandmother is going to be all over us, especially since we told her what we know. If we don't show up, she's gonna be like super worried, and when they find us,
I heard.
you're not gonna have feathers on your butt. I'm not gonna have a butt.
I heard that there is a doppelganger spell hidden in the principal's office. In a scroll.
We are not breaking in again. Okay. We already
I
did that
told her it
once.
was about to
You
say
know, it's
insight.
to do good. It's to do good. I was not in my voice. It's to do good. He'd be all okay with it if he knew we were doppelganging for good.
Okay, I don't think he'd be for
Hashtag
us.
doppelganging for good.
I know. I think we should just go to school like normal. Just because if we're at school, we can keep an eye on everyone and make sure they're okay. So it's actually a good thing to be at school for for that reason.
I agree with Twig. I think we should be researching and seeing what we can learn about with the information we've gotten while we're here, and then this weekend we should go out and actually explore. That's the best time for us to like look for this person.
But what if Tommy goes missing between now and then? One day.
We won't. Hey, I can have
Something
I can
call in
have
the
I can have
woods.
my.
I don't
I'll have
know.
have Atlas. Atlas can track him. He's Atlas. He's a really good moth. He can keep an eye out.
But he hasn't gone missing yet. Why would he go missing now? I mean, whoever's out there with him.
That was a good hash brown.
Wait.
Whoever's out there with hasn't done anything to him yet. Why would they do something to him now?
Then we need to make him go to school tomorrow so that we can keep an eye on him.
Wait, Tiffany, didn't Atlas see something though last? Wait, I thought he was.
Yeah,
he was
Atlas
in the
saw
woods,
him
right?
with
Did he
somebody.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
Tiffany? His
Yeah.
He was
familiar
at
saw
least
some
talking.
to somebody, right? He
'Cause
saw
he-
somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was talking
Alice didn't
out
see,
loud.
but
like, it seems like he had
okay.
a conversation with someone, but Atlas couldn't see whoever it was.
And
And that was early in the morning.
I think the kids, me and Ashley now, gonna have a little play date with Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
because we were talking about maybe getting us, like, if we're able to go with Catelyn, get us to play with Thomas. Because he is a couple years younger than us, so he's not at school in our year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like 3,
Yeah,
4, so he's young.
maybe the odd daycare day, but
Oh, we can be babysitters. Adventures in. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, but Oh yeah. So we can't miss school because we already have and I assume I assume we're all together. I assume Aisling and Rhys. I assume we're all because it's lunchtime.
Yeah, it's
right? So we're
lunchtime.
all-
You're like out back by there's like the lunch hall, which is basically a long rectangular building with like at both ends there's like serving buffet style type things and kitchens, and then there are the picnic tables in rows, and then behind that there's a tree and like a little open area for people to sit on the grass if they want to eat there. So the tree specifically was the tree that if Emiryn had gone to, he would have been covered in like syrup, but he instead sent his familiar, so she was covered in syrup.
But we gotta do
All right.
something about Aislin too. She keeps getting called into the woods by songs.
Ugh. Yeah, that is pretty.
Maybe
You don't-
Tommy and
You
her
can't
have
hear
to
that
be
from here,
corralled.
right?
no.
Okay.
No,
Well.
you're fine right now.
Would I
Yeah.
know the word corralled?
That-
I wouldn't know the word corralled. Need to be kept together.
That works too. Well, but well, at least we do have a plan though, because reason as you guys are still down to hang out with Thomas a little bit, correct? Tomorrow, I mean, you guys are still.
I had an idea
Yeah.
for leashes.
Wait,
But
Like-
I just got out of leashes. I don't need to wear them anymore.
Like we could all be leashed to somebody else, so nobody could go wandering off while with their.
No one
with-
can control
it's like-
me.
It's like the buddy system.
Reese's Roots.
The buddy
mean,
system.
Okay, I mean, I guess we can like rope each other to rope together. I mean,
It's like a kid that walks by and just goes,
Like, I was thinking Emiryn and Rhys could be leashed. Twig and Aislin could be leashed, and we'd be good. But we do have to deal with Tommy.
And
you-
Fynch can be leashed too.
is that yeah, exact Finch? Who are you gonna be leashed to then?
I
now?
was going to keep an eye on all of you by
Oh,
patrolling. Like,
okay,
I
so
told
you
him
don't
no
have to be
problem skipping
leashed.
class tomorrow and patrolling around the school, making sure everybody stays where they're supposed to be.
Finch, we're going to be in class together. If I'm getting leashed, you're getting leashed too. So
I'm gonna
either we
doppelgang.
all do. No, you are. I've been learning counterspell for this moment, so you can try, good sir. But I've been. You can try.
I mean, I'm not so sure about the leashes, but maybe if, at least for.
What about a
your
magical
sister-
bell? If you go a certain distance, the problem is Aislin runs really fast when she's like called now. Initially,
have an
it was
idea.
like a little meander.
What if we put like a spell on something, like a tracking spell, and Aislinn keeps it on her, and if she does get away from us, we can at least follow it.
I mean, have we just tried maybe like earmuffs too? I mean, do we know if that might just do the trick too? I mean, I know it's not magical or nothing, but I feel like some old fashioned like
I
earmuffs.
mean, you're sounding a lot like my mom. Earmuffs and leashes. I mean,
Yeah, I just hear Dwayne's voice. No, it's cold outside. No, put your earmuffs on. No, you're gonna complain about it later. Rhys, stop running off. I told you. No. See, now you scuffed your knee, and maybe I should put you back on leashes.
Okay. What if we shrunk the two of them down and put them in somebody's hat or something?
Okay, no, that sounds. Whoa, I don't think that's a good idea. I think that too much can go wrong with that, and I think it would just keep an eye, try earmuffs. I think that might. I'm just saying. I think that might do the trick.
What if we just hold hands? I mean, we used to do that in class.
Glue spell. Hold hands. Glue spell.
Oh, I have a glue, and I cast my gross spell, which is like the green slime that's like super sticky.
No.
You like hold out your like gooey hand.
Yeah,
it works.
It's sticky though. It'll stick.
That has an odor to it. Wow. That
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Michael, what does this thing smell like?
Oh gosh. It's like a very strong, like kind of like skunk like smell.
Oh, lovely.
Maybe you should can you maybe put it away? It's kind of strong.
Put it in my pocket.
The smell does not go away.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Then I'll like. I mean, since it's a spell, I like just kind of dispel it.
It's now it's just like slathered in your pocket, and like so now you just have a goo pocket.
Oh God.
So
that's how we go to school tomorrow. You make the whole school stink, and we can't be at school then. The whole school would be out, not just us.
What is wrong with school? I mean, I know we do have something major to do, but school is not that bad, Fynch. I mean, I think if you just
fine.
like.
What did you want me to roll?
Just
GM?
roll magic. Roll your brain.
Oh God.
Oh, my brain.
Yeah, because it's like the magic one. Or I guess we could say magic is charm or brain.
Well, different spells are based on different.
Yeah, you can do any stat for magic. It depends on what you're doing.
Okay. I'm trying to put something away through like willpower.
Grit.
Okay, grit it away.
Come on, get that nat, whatever it is.
Oh, that's awesome! That exploded.
Yay!
Oh, great.
That's a 15.
You now have a very clean pocket.
Boring.
You're surprised yourself, and a little sad that the cool lint in there was also taken.
The what was also taken?
The cool lint ball you had been formulating.
Aw.
Oh, man, I know.
My dad has been teaching me prestidigitation, but now it's all gone.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go talk with our art teacher.
What?
I have an idea.
Are you?
We can't drag them into this.
I really.
Why are you gonna? Why are you gonna talk to? But why?
I have an idea, and I'm gonna. I think this will be a good thing for all this.
Can I? I mean, okay. You
Don't
just
tell
want
her
to
we're
go
gonna make
alone.
the whole
That's
school
fine.
stink tomorrow to get out of school.
Just wanna.
I mean, you guys are discussing this. I have an idea. I want to try to put something together for everybody, and then
You just want to be alone and do it yourself. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Bye.
Who are you trying to talk to? Because
Kala.
there's Kala. Okay, yeah, Kala
Yes.
is still like cleaning up because art supplies are a lot, and it's especially with sculpting, you have to like put away and clean up a lot of stuff. So he's at work.
I know that he focuses mostly on sculpting, but does he have other things that they do in art class in here as well?
Yeah, probably. I mean, they're basic. They're gonna do basic sketches first. Like sketches is foundational for like anything.
Do they do anything with like making some type of jewelry?
Sure, why not?
Nothing
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I don't see why not.
I want. So, Mr. Kala.
Oh yeah, what's up, dude?
So I wanted to make some really nice necklaces for my brother, sister, and my friends, Fynch, Twig, Solana, or sorry, not Solana, Savni, Katrin, and Arona.
Aw,
was wondering
That's
if you
real
can
nice.
if you could help me get the stuff together so I can make this. I'm gonna use my lunch break to make these.
Well, I don't think you'll make all of them, little dude, but you can sure start. So he says, come over here, and there's like a closet that he has to open up and pull out. There are basically like boxes of probably just like wooden beads and like strings. And he pulls those out, and so now you have boxes of wooden strings and beads at your disposal.
I want to.
This is bringing me back to elementary school.
Yeah, no. I want to try to keep them somewhat simple, like not a lot on them, but like at least one like bigger, like something to where I can like carve into it, kind of thing, like a symbol.
Okay.
I want to. Basically, what I'd like to do is I want to cast a spell on these things to where we can use these necklaces to find anybody else wearing one of the other necklaces.
Okay.
So if at any point one of these people go missing, if they have their necklace on them, we can at least track them or at least find where the necklace was left.
Okay, so like you describe this to Kala, and he goes, "Well,
I mean, I'm going to cast.
We have pet tags."
Oh my god.
So like he pulls those out, and they're like these wooden pet tags, but like it's basically like a circle shape with a little like loop at the end that you can put that well a little hole in the flat circle that you could put the thread through.
Yeah.
And like they're the size of like I'd say like at least a quarter, but some of them are as big as the $50 we like used to have but have gone away.
Yeah. So I'm going to use different
At
colors.
least in the States.
I'm going to use some beads to make different colors so they look, and then on each tag I'm going to put like a different symbol. For like my brother, I want to put like a little bow.
Okay,
right?
bow and arrow. Okay, cool.
Like for like Fynch, I want it to be like a feather because he loses them all the time. At least this one he'll have on him at always.
This will lose it too.
Twig is going to be a gavel.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm trying to think for Aislin because you don't really like your mind stuff. Like, it bothers you. I don't. You know what? I'm going to do the stars. I'm going to do like a star and moon, like a crescent moon, because I know you have a lot of ties to the stars and things like that, and the dreamscape kind of thing. And then I will do. Are all three of the Savni, Katrin, and are they in the club with my sister, our other sister?
Oh no, they're not in the fashion club.
Okay. Now, who was using a bow when we saw them at that one place?
That was Arona.
Arona was using a bow. I will do like another bow design, but like a little bit different than my brother's.
Yeah.
Because she obviously likes bows. For Katrin, man, what would I know that Katrin really likes? Obviously, I'm somebody who follows her and sees all the things that she's interested in at some point. Katrin. Not like stalker follow, but like you gaze from afar.
Yeah, you're like, she is
a cow.
She probably wouldn't mind a cow. She actually is very attached to her cow because she talks about her cow a lot. Probably because she has to take care of the cow.
Yeah, little cartoon cow face.
I think we'll be a little cow on there.
Steer horns.
And then Savni was like all into the magic, right?
Yeah, she's at least skilled in it. Yeah.
I will try to make it look like a little bit like her wand that she uses on there.
Okay.
And then and I'll make everybody one, make myself one. Mine will have the little cards on it, like a shape, like a little flicker of cards.
Nice. All right, this is a twofold roll because we're gonna see if you can make all of this in time, and we're gonna see if you can get the spell off on what is it, 8 objects?
Well, yeah. So I want to. I think I might do the spell when I get back to the group.
Okay.
So that way they can contribute to it as well, because it might help with the magic if we kind of all work together.
Yeah. This I would say that this is gonna be like a charm because you're trying to relate to people.
Okay.
So it's almost like charm bracelets / dog collars, kind of. That.
I rolled a 6, so that's
okay. That's an explosion.
Yeah.
Great.
And a 5, so 11.
Okay. It takes it's gonna take all of lunch. You have 2 minutes of lunch left. Yeah.
I come out eating while I'm.
Yeah, you got like a little apple in your mouth, like finish them, man.
I'd be telling Finch, I can't believe he just ditched us like that. Can you believe that he would do that, Finch? Like, I just can't.
Biting each apple. Hey guys.
Well,
All right, so I just spent the whole lunch break
He
making.
said he had an idea. Oh, what?
Why do you have those dog collars?
Well, they're just the charms, but I made necklaces. They're unique for each of us. I think we should combine our magic, make it to where we can track each other. I also made some for Savni, Katrin, and Arona as well. So that way, if one of them go missing, we can, hopefully use these to find them.
Wait, are they in our gang already? Did we approve that?
Well, we
Wait.
care about them, and they know
I don't
what's
think we-
going on.
We've been approved into the posse.
I mean, I don't even know if they want to be in our group, but that's not the point. Like they know what's going on. Katrin's little brother might be in danger. We should be able to keep an eye on them, help each other out.
They can
And
learn
if they
too
get
much
lost-
about us.
So what?
And
Better
I
than
don't.
safe than
Yeah, but are you gonna tell them that they're being? I mean, I don't know
Yes,
if everyone's being down with being
of course.
tracked. I mean,
no.
okay.
It's not so we can track each other. It's in case somebody goes missing, and then we can use it to find them. I mean, there's no other reason, and we can take it off whenever this is done. This is just for now. Like it doesn't. Have
Yeah, I know.
We can
I just think.
later.
I just think telling them though. I mean, if you go like, "Hey, we're gonna use this case for you to I don't know. I feel like. I mean,
Well, it'll be
you
up
could
to them to wear
definitely
it.
ask them.
I'm not gonna force anybody to wear it. I'm gonna tell them what it is.
You want me to
Let them
slip it
know
in
why
their
we made it.
backpacks without them knowing?
No, I don't want to. No.
Wow, at least you
Nobody
admit
should-
it though. So that's.
No, I think we should give it to them. They might appreciate it. They might appreciate that we care enough to look out for them, and vice versa. They can look out for us too. If one of us go missing, they can find us.
If we're doing this, I mean, I still don't get why we don't tell a parent, but I mean, if we're going through all this, but I think it's
among
fine.
us, yeah, cool. I mean, kind of cool.
You could say
Yes,
it's part of a find object, a simplified find object spell, so that if anyone goes missing, the authorities, which is actually us, can go locate them if anything happens.
Yeah. See.
Oh, we're an
I mean,
authorities?
that's-
yeah, we're we're the guards now.
So like that means like cool kids. We're the cool
So,
kids. We're the authorities.
You guys.
We're the
you guys wanna help me
secret
make-
club.
Yeah. You guys want to help me
The
like
secret
enchant
guards.
these so we can make sure we're good?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I guess.
All right. So then.
All right, so everyone's gonna
concerned.
roll brain together.
I can do this.
Yeah. Mm,
9
that's,
plus
that's okay.
10 for me.
I never described my
lot.
wand before, I don't think. So Ashling's wand pulls it out. You just hear the slight ching sound as you see it's just a brightly silvered tuning fork.
That's sick.
That is really
I pull up my trusty gavel and I just hit it. I hit the object with it. Just doof.
Boom.
Nice.
So Ashling got 17 total.
Oh, jeez, I got a 12.
dang.
That's
got a
my
10.
D20.
Me too. My D20 as well.
My
Nice.
D20 is
Wow.
great.
Wow.
I start twanging my bow wand as I rolled a 1 on
Solid.
my, on my
Solid.
brains.
I
So
got
I'll
a
That
two.
just-
counts.
I'll get another
Oh.
adversity token.
Yep, keep track of them. Okay, so we got
You gotta-
3. What's
I got a 2. I'm gonna act like I
Well.
succeeded.
all right? So we got a 17 from Ashling. We got a 12 from Twig. We got a 1 from Rhys. We got a 2 from
Fynch.
Finch, and then what did Emiryn
You
get?
didn't. Oh, mine was a 10.
Okay, yeah, totally did not hear it, but great. Okay, so there's you put the collection of bracelets or collars, whatever you want to call them, in front
Dog
of you.
tags.
Dog tags.
Mhm.
And then
I'm not a
join
dog.
hands. And you begin to will the spell into life. There is a little bit of a sputter as the magic seems to like start to flow and then kind of like rotate around you guys between the circuit of people creating this group magic thing, and then it sputters a little bit at Rhys, and then there's this surge of magic from his twin sister Ashley.
Yeah,
I'm in advanced conjuration.
Yeah, she just, it just zings through.
Skipped a grade.
While Rhys is trying to do bard magic and is twinging it like a harp.
Yeah.
Finding people, finding.
And it goes through. Then it goes through Tuh-Wiogh, who, it just slides gracefully through you as you bring your gavel down onto the tag. I'll just call them medallions at this point. I want to keep doing this. The medallions. Yeah, and there's another little bit of a halt. Like the sieve has been blocked as it gets to Fynch. It slows down a little, and then it pops back into place when it gets to Emiryn. And then quickly, as the magic goes through, it is wielded to the medallions, and your spell has gone off successfully as the collective crew helps you.
I think it worked, guys. Aislin, you.
People.
I think it did.
Finding.
Rhys, we're done. You're good. We're good.
We're good.
Good job.
I wanted, so when the spell goes off, it's gonna say that now. Like anytime when it's tracking someone, it's gonna say that just in Rhys's voice.
Perfect.
People.
Yeah.
Finding.
I mean, this is nice, but what about like all the other kids though?
I mean, we can't make it for everybody right now. I mean, we would need time.
I know. It just I get it.
I mean, right now I'm trying to protect the people that I know what's going on, and then if we have more time, we can try to build more. But I want to protect the people that matter to me most.
You bring them to me.
Where we're also in immediate danger.
Mhm.
They didn't only try to take Aislin, but I think the other girls heard this song too.
True. That's a good point. Yeah.
It's happening in Arona almost.
Well,
went.
true.
Finch, where'd you get the dog?
Finch, put that dog back. What
You
the
can't
heck?
steal
Finch?
people's pets.
You can't. You've been through this,
Stealing.
Finch.
There was no
Bark,
yard.
oh my
No fence
gosh.
in the yard.
Oh my god.
He
Finch.
belongs
Oh
to
my
that
God.
farm over there.
I lean down and talk to the dog because I have wild speech.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What do you say to the dog?
Bark twice if you're being held hostage. Bark 3 times if Finch is really cool.
Bark, bark, bark.
Wow.
I knew it.
Wait, what did you just? It was in your what?
You just pulled his dog out of your backpack. It's like it's a cattle dog.
Rhys, did you just speak? So I'm not gonna fathom how that dog got out of the backpack. But did you just bark to the dog? I mean,
Yeah,
Rhys, did you?
I speak dog.
Rhys speaks a lot of animals.
Oh,
You get to show Desus.
I'm a cultured man.
A man of culture.
Well,
The
that's
school bell rings as
oh boy.
Principal Amberwater comes and rings the bell. Okay, y'all, it's time to go back to class.
Guys, don't forget your medallions here, and I hand you each your medallion.
And the bell is smoke on the water, so you hit like it hits the notes of smoke on the water as it goes.
Ding, ding, ding.
I asked Twig, since he was brave enough to do his poetry, do you want to be the one to tell, and offer it to?
What I don't know what you're trying to say, but like I think
what I'm gonna say.
He's
You
asking if you want
master
to keep
poet.
track of her.
No,
oh my
I'm
god,
asking if you want to be the one to
God.
give it to her.
Somebody's
Going
got
once,
to tell her
going
she's about to
twice.
subtract.
Here you go.
Follow. Do it in a lawyerly way. She won't even know what you're talking about.
What? Okay, any good lawyer worth their gavel, like it takes clearly for everyone to understand. Okay, That's only the bad ones who don't make sense. I'm just
And
saying.
while you're doing it, I'll slip it in her backpack for you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Okay, Fynch, what you need to do, we need to get back to class. We gotta put that dog back before we go back. We can't take that to
I'll
class.
put the
So
dog back. But he's so cute. Look at
fine,
love
fine. You know what?
Shannon
Fine, just-
Yeah, I love
Just
that.
look at
It's just like pull the dog out of your back. He's so cute though.
You know what? Fine. Just
I
bring me. You know what?
I start walking to class and I'm like, I think the dog is cool.
Yeah.
you want to watch him tomorrow?
We have class.
that might be
After
interesting.
class.
Guys, we got to get to class. Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
Just bring the dog. I mean, it's too late now. You're bringing the dog with you, I
slip him
guess.
back in my backpack.
Yeah, put it back in your bag.
Bye, puppy.
I can just see its snout sticking out like the side of your backpack. Just-
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, sniffing around.
And then anybody who double takes, it slips back in so that he's not there.
And every so often, randomly, people just see your bag moving around like it's alive. How's he got in his bag?
Probably a familiar. Come on.
Yeah, oh, exactly. Just your. All right, so.
As I'm walking with Ashley, I'm just like, Ashley, look, this is like our badge for our secret guard.
I know. You're now extra special secret guard.
We're gonna protect everybody.
We're gonna do it. Yeah.
It's like a pact.
So we're gonna go into the next class with the teens, and so you shuffle into your seats. You see, the kid who likes the plants. He's what did I name him? She's
The mouth breather one or no?
No, not mouth breather. It's the
oh.
like kind of snooty one who is like, why are you bothering me? But he sits down. The mouth breather sits on the other side of you for some reason. He's always there.
That's Fred.
Fred, yeah.
Yeah.
Fred, like you didn't invite Fred to sit by you, but like it's what happens is that it's always, it's at least in my headcanon is that it's Emiryn, and then it's Fynch, and then it's Tuh-Wiogh, and then it's Fred.
My God.
It just is always there. Then Katrin, Savni, and Irona walk in, and Katrin sort of averts her gaze because she, has probably like secondhand embarrassment from Savni, who is, who is not making eye contact.
I just sink down. You see me just sink down to the seat, just like I'm already small, so just like.
And then Irona walks in, and she's like, she actually gives you like 2 thumbs up. She's like, "That's fine."
All right, well.
I tell him, hey, after class, we need to talk to you 3. It's really important. It's about everything that's been going on.
Irona's the only one that can face this crew at this time, so she's like, "Yeah, okay. Where you want to meet?"
Not by the tree. Don't anything else embarrassing, that's going to make them feel nervous happening. Just right outside the classroom.
Wow.
We can
Sure.
walk and talk.
All right. And in walks Jada, who is your math teacher.
Oh no.
This is great.
This is the hardest class for sure.
It is. Like, oh.
This is great, you guys. I know what you guys are talking about. This is fantastic.
Am I good at math?
Hey, Fred, can you stop breathing on me, Fred? Like, no offense, Fred, but like I can, like you're breathing on me. If you can just.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is just how I breathe.
Okay. Well. Okay.
Just eyes forward.
Feel bad for Fred. I'm a heavy breather. I've always been a heavy breather.
Yeah.
I'm not like
wrong with it.
I'm just a heavy breather. I'm not like that, but I feel his pain though.
Yeah, and Jada sits class. It is now time for arithmetic. take your seats. The class kind of like immediately like sits up. Jada begins writing on the board and says, "Today we are starting algebra. Who knows what algebra does?"
Nah.
Post my hand down because I don't want to be looking cool.
Math stuff.
There's like this like stare, and it's Jada's version of an eye roll, but then they turn around and write like a box, and then a -2, and then a 4. It is the substitution of numbers when there isn't one. Let us begin. And begins just like scribbling this massive words and text and numbers on the page, and so everyone needs to make a brain.
I'm good at brains.
Man, again.
not too bad.
Okay.
5.
30,
11.
12.
You're 12, nice. What'd you get, Twig?
11.
11. Okay, so Twig and Emiryn are actually getting it. You're like, "Oh, this actually kind of makes sense." And then Fynch, you're kind of getting it. You're like, "Okay," like you're like
Getting at the
almost
pace
there.
I normally get it.
Yeah, yeah. And Jada turns around and says, "Fred." Yeah. Professor Jada. Close your mouth. You're making a noise. It is frustrating. But breathe through your nose. You have orifices. Use them. He's like,
You know, I
feel like Jada would say that to you at work.
I look back for like, hey Fred, if you need to, you know they make those things for the nostrils that kind of you put it on, it opens up the nostrils more. So if you might help a little bit, I don't,
Do
if
yes,
do the rest of us have orifices too?
orifices.
oh my God.
Yes, you have orifices. She writes.
Orifices.
They write on the board orifice, and I think it's like an outlet from the body. So they explain like your nose, your ears, your eyes.
Like when you poop, it's on an
Yes, it's called the anus.
Ew. Ew. I should have asked that.
Fortunately, I do not have this function.
It is kind of crappy.
That is
Cool.
a joke.
Did you lose that function by magic? Because I would like to lose that function too.
I was not born. I was made this way.
I'm a bird. I don't poop like that. I poop and pee out at the same time.
We are getting off subject.
Wow.
This is math, not biology.
We would have known we would have got a biology lesson during our
Oh my
algebra
God.
lesson.
Yeah.
Well,
The more
And
you know.
Fynch, your bag begins to wiggle. As the cattle dog begins to like try to like poke its nose
I kind
out.
of reach back and kind of pet its neck and stuff. Kind of
Make a
it
charm
chill.
to soothe it.
Oh.
what do the girls think? I mean, do they notice
13.
the tongue?
Oh, 13. Yeah, 13. You soothe this dog. He
The
kind of
savage
like
beast.
Yeah, you soothe the savage beast, settles back into the bag, and what could have been a catastrophe has been.
I'm
avoided.
hoping nobody is noticing that I'm feeding him Fred's sandwich leftovers from lunch that I took out of his lunch bag. Hopefully,
Oh
Fred
my
won't
God.
notice.
You like
Oh my
nabbed his
God.
lunch
Yes.
bag.
I
And
needed
you just
some-
like
Yes.
slowly just like reaching over and like
Right.
He's probably gonna eat the rest later, but not now.
Nope. Should ate all at lunch.
we're gonna go over to the kids in the younger class, and you have a history lesson lined up. So like you have it's Professor Haybottom, who's the gnome, and he comes up and there's this basically story time or reading time. So everyone there's a rug, and then there are squares on the rug, and everyone has their own spot on the rug. So and they're numbered, so you go and sit on your number, and then Professor Haybottom will like climb into the chair, and it like the chair is built really for a furball. So a gnome has to climb into this chair with the assistance of like a stool. And he gets into it and he says, "Well, class, today we're going to be discussing the ancient keepers of the forest. Now, who's heard of those? Anyone?"
Rhys is fidgeting like crazy. Because you're trying to get this hyperactive kid to like stand still during story time.
Okay, make a grit. And then and then he's like, "Yes, young Ashley, yes, please."
Yeah, I heard. Because read in Historia 239 of the Sagewind Chronicles, it was a retelling of when the first. Now I'm trying to remember. Can I roll a brain?
Yeah, roll a brain.
I rolled
net 20.
I rolled an 8 for my grit.
8 for your grit. You are like just your knee is just like vibrating. You're just like, this is so boring already.
I rolled a 14.
Okay, so you remember that the keepers were like the predecessors to like druids in like ancient times, and basically they would be watchers over the forest and like see to that the forest maintained harmony with like man and nature, and also like the forest was healthy. And they sort of evolved into like present day druids, more or less, from like your understanding. At least that's what most people think. And then Professor Haybottom says, "Oh yes, very good. Oh, very good. Just like your mother." Yes, I would like to add to this. So the keepers of the forest were also the keepers of the ancient magics that were within the forest. Just see, in ancient times, the gods would use ancient magics to go about the island. Oh, the blink of an eye. Yes, very exciting stuff. And he like uses some like minor allusions to like make it like a little more interesting. He's like, they could go from this end to this end, and kids are like, yeah. And the keepers would often wear these robes, and he makes an illusion of the robes that they would wear. They were green and they had like embroidery on them, and you would see one of the flowers embroidered is a cosmo amongst other like plants. And you also like he describes like, oh, they'd wear this because like it represents harmony, and they're trying to like bring harmony to the forest, and just like protect the land and make sure everything is like maintaining stability. And they also had bells that they would keep on them that were round bells that would promote like basically good vibes and like harmony. And so he goes on, and actually you're surprised because this sounds an awful lot like the person who took the seed in your dream.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, long ago, these keepers simply stopped appearing in the history books. We're not quite sure what happened to them. But as far as we know, they evolved into the druids, and here we are today. And the magics of the forest have since gone to sleep, so to speak. Yes, Rhys, please.
Mr. Haybottom, do you think the keepers turned into trees and that's why we can't see them anymore?
Well, I never thought of that. What a creative idea. That's certainly a possibility. Maybe that's how we got Ents.
You do a really good old lady teacher. Old man teacher.
And he goes on to explain some more history, and we can end school unless you guys want to do shenanigans.
Aw, Twig loves school, but yeah, we can end it. It's fine.
Okay, yeah. So final bell rings. Ding 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 ding.
How's it go?
Oh my gosh.
And the kids just pile out. They just rush the doors, and the teachers are like, "Hey, walk when you're inside." And they just like stop a little bit, and then everyone is outside. So now you're in the schoolyard.
Well, on the way out, I wanted
Fynch,
to.
are you gonna? No, yeah.
I wanted to see if Principal Hipley or Dean Hipley,
Principal Amberwater.
Amberwater is, because normally I would think he's like saying goodbye to everybody at the end of the day, like most principals.
Yeah.
I want to stop at him for a moment and say, I kind of want to learn how to doppelgang. Do you happen to know how to do that? I heard there's cool spells for that.
This is a Blake moment.
Because I was thinking
yes,
it'd be kind of cool to become a parrot like Kenku and like just doppelgang other kinds of birds as practice.
That's actually that's a great idea, but that is a high level advanced class you need to be in though, Fynch. But you're almost there though. You can definitely apply for it next year though. I mean, I think that'd be pretty.
What about the scroll you have? Someone told me you have a scroll for it.
There's a lot of. Yes, I have a lot of scrolls, but those are dangerous, only used for times of great need and importance. So I can't just be handing them out, Fynch. I do apologize, as they are.
My eyes.
They are kind of hard to come by.
My eyes narrow.
Okay.
You may want to keep it safe. And I just go.
I'm like, hold on, Fynch, hold on, one more moment, please, Fynch.
Hipley does detect thoughts.
That's true. Be like,
well, I just mean I wouldn't want some kid that hasn't practiced it to be getting a hold of it if it's in there, because you were saying it's high level.
With detect thoughts, I'm used to. I think Tiffany's right. Natalie's right. When I'm like, when kids are like, if they feel like someone's a foot, I'm like, okay. Or the base, what am I getting? A read? Am I getting like a, what am I reading off of that, Fynch?
Fynch, you can roll a charm, and I think as a kid you like get advantage for getting out of trouble with adults, I think.
It's our level of the twins.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
It's our natural innocent strength.
Yeah.
You're getting that I'd really like to try doppelganging so that I can skip school.
Solid.
You're like, well, just so you know, we in order to move on to the next grade, we just a reminder, we all have to be here tomorrow. Like it says this because there's multiple kids around. You make sure but Fynch is in earshot. Kids, remember, tomorrow's the last day of school, but if you want to make it to the next grade, you have to show up, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to move on. So just be sure to be here. Yes, it's the last day, but hey, who knows? We might have a little more fun, being that it is. But just make sure that you all are here, okay? Just because that'd be a shame for any of you, pointedly looks at Fynch, to not be here tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow.
And I'm just thinking that was sus. That was... And as I walk away, I kind of look over my shoulder at him a couple times. Like, that was too close to the truth. Something's weird there. Not good.
That's fine. I think Hipley, he wants him to know. Wants to know that yes, I know. So when you look back, he just looks back and just nods and smiles and like, have a good day, Fynch.
Rhys passes by, looks at Principal Amberwater, and says, "You opened your mail and you did nothing," and then walks away.
What is that? I'll go back to my office. I'm just like, I don't...
This is becoming flashbacks back when those weird kids things were happening.
Oh my god! I'm like,
Right now, Hipley's like, why did I come back to this island to teach?
when I see
Didn't work
Rhys,
out the first time.
when I see Rhys coming up, I wait for him. I don't think we're gonna doppelgang. He's gonna hide it or protect it. We're gonna have to find a different way to.
The authority's always trying to keep us down. We're trying to be the good guys around here.
Mm-hmm. Somehow we gotta replace the principal with one of us. A doppelgang could do it.
Wait.
And then we could teach the school.
We can let it out.
I
Oh my
think I
God,
came to
we
the
can let
conversation
school
of really
out.
were. What? How did? I'm sorry. I just made up with you guys. What?
What if we
Doppelganger the teach?
Wait, what if
We're gonna teach the school.
What if we imitated somehow the principal and said, y'all could go home early?
Yeah, just with his like cane and just like I like smoke on the water. Everybody's going home early.
I mean,
Brilliant. Perfect. You think this plan is flawless?
or we can just go to class and then just we wait it out. You know what I mean? Like we play really cool to the end of the day, and then we just at the last spell, then we ditch. I think that's an even better plan.
Might learn something useful as I come up.
Exactly.
We just had history. We learned something in
Oh.
history about the keepers of the forest. Did you
Oh.
three learn about that?
What is that? They keep the whole forest?
They were kind of like the precursor of the druids, and they did what they
Emiryn's a
could to.
precursor.
Yes, they.
They're really
uh,
cool. They had like green robes, and I just kind of like mime it, and they would protect the forest.
and
And
ancient magic.
Maybe you're a keeper. You have a green robe.
Well, I mean,
There's sound logic.
But when Professor Haybottom described them, it kind of reminded me of the figure I saw in my dream that took the Fae's seed.
Oh, no. They're
Oh.
not bad. They're not good then, right?
whoa.
And then the
Wait,
professor said for some reason they all stopped appearing in history. So I think they stole the seed, and now the magic's finally waking up.
Oh.
maybe they're trying to get the forest back.
And the kids need to be stolen to do it.
But why the kid?
I don't know. But they
Maybe
mean-
they're stuffing kids into seeds and then they're planting them and making them into
They're like, you
trees.
stole our seedling, we'll steal yours.
Oh, it's like that story, Children of the Pumpernickel. I don't know if you guys saw that play, but
Okay.
oh man,
Isn't that bread?
well, it is. Shut up. Well, I mean, that actually kind of does make sense. That I still think this sounds like an adult situation, but I know we're gonna handle it. I'm just letting you know. I
Adults
still think
couldn't
that this is
handle
getting.
this.
We're the adults now.
Uh,
That's what these tags are for.
Oh,
But we
oh,
gotta
yeah.
we gotta hand them to the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was waiting
And-
for them. So
And to answer your question, I just no. We learned about math and bodily functions in class today.
Like pooping?
We all have orifices,
Yes, actually, yes, Rhys. We
Or
Exactly.
and you all poop out of one of them.
Yeah, the sphincter.
What?
Yes.
How do you know these words I've never heard?
I'm an advanced Elixian.
Say sphincter again.
See,
Sphincter.
that's what happens when you pay attention in class.
A sphincter says what?
Sphincter.
I can't. I can't. You guys.
Fingers are
Okay.
what?
Well,
Just for the record, I'm not standing here with any of them. I'm like waiting for the girls. Like I was waiting for them, so I'm not here for any of them.
Wow.
Thank God.
Where's Emiryn? Emiryn's the only one not here.
Yeah, so
That's a good point.
Emiryn's by the door, and Arona walks out first.
Twig, check his tag. Find out where he is. We'll go right to him.
Oh my God. I mean, I guess we can test it. So like, I'll do it. I'll just like, well, okay.
Oh, these are for emergencies only.
Okay, so Arona walks up to Emiryn and is like, "All right, hey, we're here." And she steps aside, and then there's Katrin and Savni, and Katrin just sort of nods, and Savni says, "What? Hello."
Hey, I don't know where he went. He has one of them.
And finding.
Hey,
people.
And then your dog tag goes off mid conversation.
So I guess they're trying to find me right now. We told you guys what's going on with everything.
Finding.
I'm over here.
It's this way, Fynch. Oh, well, yeah.
Stop doing that. I'm over here. I'm trying to talk.
I don't know how to turn it off. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to.
Stop finding me. Stop finding me.
For some reason, it goes up in pitch.
Emiryn, words are coming out of one of your orifices.
Oh my God. All right, there's Twig. All right, so this is how I expected this to go. But I had an idea because, as you know, my sister and a couple of you almost got pulled into the woods by some strange music.
Yeah.
I crack a nut and I put the seed into my backpack.
Oh my God, feeding a dog.
All of you mean something to me and everybody else over here. So we made these necklaces. I made these necklaces, and then as a group, we enchanted them. So if somebody who's wearing it goes missing, the other people that have it can use those to find them. So I made these for you guys. You don't have to have them. You don't have to wear them. It's not a forced thing, but in case something bad happens, then people can find you.
Okay, roll a charm.
Okay.
I'm avoiding eye contact with Savni at all costs, just looking down.
On a D6, I rolled a 5. And if I need to, I will spend 2 tokens. Up to 2 tokens. That's all I got.
You will make it if you spend one of them.
I will spend 1 token.
Yeah, because the first Arona is like, sounds kind of weird. It's a bit excessive. And then Katrin's like, no, I think it's a good idea, actually.
And I hand Katrin hers, which has a little cow that I scrawled on it.
And she's like, did you put a cow in it?
I kind of like try to find things that when I see you guys, I think of, so that way it helps me attune it to you guys.
Oh,
Mine's a bow, and I'm like showing it off very proudly because I'm a ranger.
I thought you were a keeper. Because you have a
keeper
green robe.
ranger.
The ranger of the keepers.
Ranger of the keeper, the keeper of the rangers.
And then I'll hand Arona hers, and I'm like, and I'll like elbow Twig.
Oh my God. Okay.
I don't respond. I move away a little bit.
Verona just looks at her medallion and says, do I have to wear it? Or can I put it on me?
Keep it on you. That's fine. You don't have to wear
Just
it.
pockets it.
I mean, I
And
made that.
she's
so
like,
it
how
hurts
did
a little bit.
Okay.
I just kind of I kind of look at Savni just yeah, but yeah, here's the
Her ears like flatten back. She says,
it's cool because my head flattens back to like my little
yeah,
Goes-
like
go
and
back
very
to,
like
just, like-
tentatively she like puts her paw out and like plucks it from your hand and goes, thank you.
and if you like if you ever like know vacation's coming up, if you ever want to make like grab a mayonnaise sandwich or something, yeah, we can. I gotta go to this. Yeah, I'll be back. I'm just gonna walk away. I'm just gonna walk and be like, yeah, I
Okay,
gotta.
roll a charm. Roll a charm.
The delicacy.
Okay.
Mayonnaise sandwich.
Well, come on.
Come on.
Okay, that's an 8 on a D12. It's an 8, and I have one adversity token if I need to, if we'll do anything.
Okay, and she what happens is you like turn around or like trying to like speed walk away, and she says, "Then can I put fish on the mayonnaise sandwich?"
Yeah, of course, yeah, yeah, of
Tuna
course,
salad.
Then,
yeah, that's
yes, you can do that. So there's a break. Right?
all right. That'd be cool. Okay, like, and as a kobold, like they get like, so they can blush, so he gets super super like a darker red. So like, he's just like his whole like skin tone just goes like a dark red. Yeah, that'd be pretty that'd be cool.
While they're doing this, I think I look over at Fynch like, damn, he did it again.
Yeah, Stephanie's tail like just kind of twitches. Well, I know a nice place in the village. If you'd want to go to it.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely, yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I mean, and if you want to, you can, if you don't want to, we can always bring friends too if you want. I mean, it's up to you.
You tired of being in the backpack?
Well, I've been thinking a lot about the poem that you wrote. I do think that it merits a one-on-one lunch. You're very brave. So, how about when school's out, the next day we go to lunch?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah, and I'm glad you like the poem. And yeah, I did. I'm really glad you liked it.
It's just very sweet. Some of these medallions, how do they work?
Oh, yeah, it's all Emiryn actually made it. Emiryn's the one who designed them and everything.
Yeah, but all of our magic went into it. Our whole group over here. Apparently, it wasn't supposed to be this way, but when you use it to find somebody, it makes noise.
I see.
So, but
That's what that sound was.
yeah, but there should be like a pull in the direction of where whoever you're looking for is. So like you won't know where they're at, but it'll guide you to where they're at. Or at least where the medallion is.
Does it work the other direction where if I want to be found, can I activate it?
Oh,
I mean, yeah, I think it can. I would say it could. We can try it right now.
Okay.
Activate it and see if ours are pulled towards it.
So she like clutches it and concentrates. And she has one of the best grades in like the magic in class, so it goes off pretty quickly. And then you do feel the pull towards her.
Yeah.
So
there we go.
That's
good.
Right.
Well, I won't keep you. I know you guys have your own things to go do, and we're going to go do some investigating.
I gotta return the dog too.
And
that was in the back.
And yeah, Fynch has got to go
God.
return the dog to the farmer.
I found it running around. I had to go to school, and I thought it might be hungry, so I just put it in my backpack and fed it.
So you put it in your bag.
that's what one does.
Because
I know
it's
that's
cool,
the best choice to make at the time. You cart off with someone's dog. Rhoda thinks it's hilarious. It's just.
Oh my God.
It's okay. The puppy said he's fine.
I imagine she can do beast speech too.
And its head pops out of the back.
She reaches over and pets him. And there is a bit of barking between the two of them. She says, well, she does seem fond of you. Apparently you give him a lot of snacks. Alright. And Catherine's like, God, I have to go do chores. But, thank you.
You're welcome. See you guys tomorrow?
Yes.
I pull on Emiryn's cloak. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
What?
Hey, Emiryn.
Yeah.
Sphincter.
What?
Exactly.
Who told you that?
I'm just nodding my head.
Was it loud enough for the girls to hear? Please tell me it was.
I mean, I would have said it very loud.
Then yeah.
I wasn't trying to whisper it to Emiryn. I was trying to get his attention.
There's just a pause as they walk away, and then they keep going.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a potty mouth, I guess.
To do. All right.
What do we do next?
Oh my God! I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh my God! I can't believe we're going to Did you guys hear that?
Dude,
I know. I know.
See,
Oh
this is what happens when you're not being weird. Twig, you did so good.
That's what you need to do with Katrin. That's what I was trying to do.
Wow. My own siblings turned on me.
I mean, they're telling the truth.
My own
Kind.
blood.
I mean,
My own blood.
well,
I mean, that
I guess
I was doing that now, wasn't I? Jeez, I was trying.
We should go check on Tommy.
Okay. Well, no. Well, first, let's all go in with you to return the dog real quick, and then
Well,
I don't want the
return dog
authorities
on the
looking
way
for
to
you.
Tommy's.
Sure, it's probably on the.
So we're gonna follow Katrin and them.
Did
Katrin's home?
Did Atlas? I'm gonna reach out to Atlas. I think he was still like tracking them. So I'm gonna reach out. Hold on. Let me reach out to Atlas. See if he picked up anything. So reach out.
Okay. And you hear Atlas's voice come back through the bond. He says, "Oh, Master, it's so lovely to hear from you. I suppose you'll be wanting a report on the young Master Thomas."
Yes, you don't. You told you again. You don't call me Master. You know, he's calling me Twig or Tuh-Wiogh. That's fine. But yes, status report.
Tuh-Wiogh. Mr. Tuh-Wiogh, the young Master Thomas has once again gone into the woods. And he appears to be in a glade of sorts, surrounded by several small trees.
Oh,
And it seems odd. I could swear that these trees have moved,
the tree.
but they look like normal trees. It's a bit odd, honestly.
Oh, whoa. Okay, that's like a group. You did a great job scouting. We might. How far into the woods is there? Like, is it in relation to the school? Do you think? How far of a trek do you think it would be?
Well, not far at all, actually. He's quite close to it now. Just over the bumpy log and then down the winding path, and you know what he's talking about.
Oh, the bumpy log. Got it. Okay. I might keep your distance. We might meet up with you right now. Good job though. Keep up the good work. You've done me a great honor and service. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're very welcome, Tuh-Wiogh. It's always a pleasure to work with you. He like pithers on for a little bit longer. And Atlas out.
Yes, because like, I love Atlas. I love Atlas. It's so awesome. So really, you guys. Oh my gosh! Like apparently Thomas is there right now. Apparently the trees are like moving. Somewhat like they're.
You mean, like,
Atlas
the
just
wind
got
is
back to me.
making them like.
No, I mean.
Rhys, it might be like what you said in class.
That the keepers are trees?
Yeah.
Or what if the girls are being?
Maybe they're called keepers because they keep people.
Oh my god! Whoa. Well, oh wait, that's it too. But wait, Emiryn, didn't that happen to like your great grandma? I mean, I thought she was almost, or like some people turning to trees. I've only heard it from like other people though, so I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, our mom and dad didn't tell us like the full scope because they said the Shadowfell was really, really terrifying. But the gist was that people were in like another plane. They were getting slowly turned into trees. So what if it's something
wow.
like that?
That's gnarly. I mean,
Well, let's go
my
find
parents always
Tommy
said
then.
true.
Does anybody have earmuffs for Aislin yet? Anybody got a rope
No,
thing?
but I heard you can use beeswax.
Do you have any
mean,
bees?
Do we have? I don't know if we have that either, but I mean, we can probably stop by.
What about a rope? The leash idea is not a bad idea. Maybe
Rhys could maybe talk to the bees and maybe he can see if they can give him some wax.
Or
That's
no,
a great idea.
I think Fynch is right. I think we can do a leash in here. Fynch, how about
I
you
run off.
release to Ashley? Oh gosh.
no. It'll chafe my feathers.
So it would shape my scales.
I didn't say you this time. I didn't think about it earlier. I just thought about,
Well, it's okay. I thought about it this time, and I think you were the perfect one, Fynch. I mean, you're definitely. It'd be easier to have the rope around you, so I think you're the best candidate.
Can I try looking for some bees and
Yes.
try to
Yes.
procure some beeswax by
Alright.
Yeah.
talking to them?
I'm
What,
actually following my
okay.
brother, and I'm going to
Okay.
ask you. Hey, when you ask them about that, also so if they notice anything weird in the woods, like people missing, maybe they can give us some information.
Oh, okay.
So we'll go through the before you leave for the. I imagine you have to go to the woods to find the bees. But before you leave, Abrielle comes over to Emiryn, and then she says, "Hey, I'm gonna be with Fashion Club tonight. We're gonna be over at Megan's house. Mom and Dad already know, but that's where I'm gonna be. Yeah.
I'm going to give her my necklace.
Oh,
Because
what's this?
I didn't have time to make one for her, but I'm just gonna say, hey, this necklace, wear this. If we need to find you, we can find you.
Okay.
If something bad happens, okay?
Yeah, like she gives you that look that like when you're really close to someone or like the siblings where you just know.
Oh my god,
that...
that's so fashionable.
I
Holy cow.
She puts it
That's
on.
Good
like high
choice.
fashion.
I
Wow.
kind
I
of
like
whisper
to
to
charm her
Abrielle.
to get her to make sure she keeps wearing it.
Yeah, roll your charm.
She won't wear it all night.
She might because
I
her brother's
got
asking
a
her
4
to.
on a
She's like,
D20.
yeah, she just like she puts it under her shirt. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't kind of like she's like, if I had like a more like earth tones, I would wear it out.
It's
but,
made to be
this is
decorated, I think.
all pastels, and it just anyway. I'll keep it on me, for sure. Rhys, what
Abrielle,
do you-
this means that we're a secret guard.
Cool, great.
Be
Okay,
safe.
well, yeah, you
Right.
too. As you look at the woods that the thing we're supposed to stay out of, but cool.
What time do you think you'll be home?
Oh, it's a sleepover.
Oh, but we have school tomorrow. I'll let you go. What'd you do? How did you weasel that one? On a school night.
Last night of school.
no.
Tomorrow doesn't matter at school.
I'm like,
Still
that was
matters.
part of it, but also like, Mom likes to slip a little whiskey in her tea, so I just caught her on one of those nights.
What?
Whoa, no
Your
way.
mom is a drunk?
Well,
Oh,
okay.
it's
That's
like-
not a drunk.
She
I have no
does
idea what
like
that
to
even
drink
means.
like once a month. She'll get actually pretty like silly drunk, but she always has someone watch her. So anyway, I just knew. I observed. I noticed. I knew that night was probably going to be one of her drunk nights because it's
You
usually.
gotta let me know these things so I can try to get stuff too. I mean, you can't monopolize it, sis.
Well.
Come on.
it's
Well,
just
hey, well,
what do you-
maybe I don't know. Maybe you and Fynch can crash at my place. Then I mean, as long as you go to school, it'd be fine.
I mean, it's a little late now. My mom's not drunk.
Yeah,
It's a
she's
good-
not as nearly as susceptible when she's sober.
Yeah.
And you gotta catch her when Dad's not around, because
Oh,
Dad
yeah.
will be like, no.
Yeah,
But I caught her
that's-
when she was a little tipsy and alone, and then she said yes, and I was like, okay. That's what you
Really,
get.
Dad tells you no all the time. He always lets
Yeah.
me. He always lets me get away with stuff.
Like Dad tells. What?
You know what I think it is? I think Dad's really protective of you, like super protective.
Yeah, I know.
He's always been very protective of you.
Yeah.
I guess he doesn't care what happens to me, but.
Well, you're also not a hack baby, so that's something to do with it.
You're not a hag baby.
Is
If I ever find out
Is
who
that
ever started
actually-
calling you that, I'm gonna punch him.
No one's called me that in a really long time, but I'll keep it in mind.
If somebody does, you better tell me.
Okay, I'll hold you to it. All right. I love you, Squares, but I'm gonna go.
bye.
Love you, Circle.
I was on the color circle too. Beat me to it.
She waves, and then she goes and joins the fashion club, and they basically they get into Megan's carriage and go.
Can we take a quick break here?
Yes, break
Yes.
time.
We'll be back in a few minutes, everybody.